Hello, can you guys hear me now? Hello? Oh, yes, now OBS is showing that you should be able to hear me. Hello? Oh, now it should be good. Now it should be good. Can you hear me? Can you hear me again? This isn't even the microphone, it's my streaming software. It wasn't picking up the microphone before, but now it should. It should. Can you guys hear me? Satori's tech soloism again and again. Yes, it does. I am awful with technology. Hello, everybody. Yes, okay. Good. Sorry for the wait. We're having technical difficulties over here. Alright, so we are back. Right after the episode, how did it go? How did you like it? I'm so excited to finally be back to this series, honestly. It was a pain the whole year. Production had a bunch of problems, but it's all good now. We're going strong, and hopefully season 2 can go strong for quite a bit. We can for now. Yeah, it's good. You should be able to hear me now for the entirety of the stream. Hello, the micro's rebelling again. No, it's not the mic this time, it's the streaming software. It wasn't picking up the microphone before. The new voice actor for Tatsumaki caught me off guard, though she did a great job. Yeah, the voice actors for Garo and Tatsumaki, I love both of them. They're really good. You sound proper happy. I am. I'm so happy to finally be back to this. You have no idea. I was just as hyped as any of you were. For you to finally see it. To finally get back into this. The episode was a masterpiece. Perfection. So, good to hear. Tatsumaki's voice fits her. Yes, sir. Effing awesome. Are the Dark Matter Thieves dead? Yes, they are, aside from Boros. But all of them did die. Episode was great. Yeah, glad to hear the reception. Just finished watching, totally stood up to my expectations. Good to hear. Episode was goated, edge to it even. No. You shouldn't do that. I'm glad you find it good, but please don't do that. Loved it. Tatsumaki voice is better than the anime one. That's good to hear. I want to have the voices portray the characters as well as possible. Because I obviously can't hire voice actors for everybody. And I'm technically not hiring right now because they're doing this of their own, like, courtesy. So I'm very thankful for them for that. But, yeah, just really happy to have them on. Just finished watching episode 1 from season 2. Peak as always, lived up to expectations. That's good to hear. Glad you like it, XL. I hope that's how you say it. Or that I'm pronouncing it correctly. Hello there. What if Omori was in One Punch Man? I don't know who that is, unfortunately. Boros, the dominator of God. Maybe, we'll see. Will Rover get a voice actor? I mean, I could get my dog to do a few lines for him, but I'm not too sure if he'll be on board for that. I would have to do something that he isn't happy with to get him to bark, and I'm not really keen on that. I just wanted to tell you that with Boros and Tatsumaki, you got the vibes. No. No, that's not into. Oh, he deleted the message. He deleted the message. I saw that, Sage. I saw that. You're not slick. Sadri, are you looking for artists for episodes? I genuinely love to work on something for this. If you could DM me an example of your art, that would be great. Because there are still a few things that I need done. So it would be great to have more people on. The Garo voice actor did a really good job. Tell him that I consider his skills top notch. He was in the voice chat a little. Not the voice chat. The chat, I guess. The live chat. The live chat. That's the word I'm looking for. He was in the live chat, so he saw your compliments for him. So yeah, I'll definitely tell him that people loved his performance, though, for sure. For Rover, just get clips from a dog. Just search up random dog noises. Get your dog to voice Rover. Will Kitty Neon be in the season? They died. Neon is dead. Sage Centipede, not now. Oh, in reference to the name Sage. How can I contact you? I have a lot of art I can show. On Discord, I can probably link the server right now. And you can get to me from there. Okay. The link to the Discord server should be here. Hello, Satoram Anime. Only could give some kind of scaling for Psychos to get an idea of what to expect. Expect for the series, like this one, there's nothing to expect because she kind of died, but in the first season. But just in general, where I think she scales, just several levels above Orochi, several one-shot tiers even. And I do believe that she is pretty firmly into planet level in terms of scaling. Multi-continental to planetary, yeah, that's the range pretty much. Just saying it sounded like those vibes. No, it's meant to be like a brother-sister type thing, not like a lover type thing. I hate to even say it. Will Platinum S get a voice actor? Actually, he will not. I will be still voicing Platinum S, because I think, like, with the thing that I do for him with layering voices, he's different enough for me to still sound like a different character. Because he always has that echo, you know, like I double his voice to get that, like, multiple voice feeling for him. So, yeah, he does sound different enough, even if I voice him. At least that's how I feel. Joining the server right now. Wait for it. Okay, welcome to the server. I'm not sure if you are in the server or not, because I am not looking at it right now, but I assume you are. I am the child of the Father Earth. Your simple words cannot stop me. I am a child of my dad, so I can stop you. Leave Satri alone. Yep. Anime Black has such a Chad voice. I don't remember him too well from the anime. Are you talking about the sub or the dub? Will Saitama X Boros be a thing? No, it will not. Thanks, I actually meant for the anime versus battle. Which anime versus battle? Just like in general the anime for season 3? Or I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm not sure how long this stream will be. Probably not very long, like 30, 40 minutes maybe. If you guys ask a lot of questions, maybe like some longer period of time, but yeah, in general, this is just to say like we're back now, I'm happy, and yeah, we're back in the game now. Both, I think. Anime and versus battle. So, like, do you mean just like for the anime and for versus battles in the fandom? Something like that? Black S has a really deep reverberating voice. I do remember it being something like that. I'll have to rewatch it though. I haven't rewatched season 2 in a little bit. I love the dynamic between Boros, Tatsumaki, and Blast. Blast being the dad-like older brother. Boros the chaotic middle brother. And Tatsumaki slightly bratty but growing lonely sister. That's the perfect description. That's actually such a good one. Blast is the dad and then the two chaotic siblings. Bro is giving a post-game interview. I keep misspelling. It's alright. Will you hint a bit of what the next episode is gonna be like? Okay, you know what? Since there's not too many people watching, let's just say I can give a little bit of a teaser for the episode. So let us take, which image do I want to use? This one will be good. Alright, just give me a second to put it on screen. There is something here. Something big is approaching. Something big, interesting, and different, let's say that. Sorry for the confusion. It's alright. Boomer Blast. I wonder if God is going to make an appearance this season again. We shall see. Boros just wants to destroy planets. Is that so hard? Watching the vid right now, the image of Saitama's head being grabbed makes me wonder. What do you mean? I'm scared of this fandom now. From the chats and everything. I'm scared. Satori, voice actor for Boros, Saitama, formerly Tatsumaki, Bang Bomb, Atomic Samurai, formerly Garo, Phoenix Man, Goketsu, Sonic, Black S, Platinum S, and many, many others. I mean, I was just the one man doing season 1, so it just sort of happened that way. Teaser, big hand. Shows, I just sent my art on the server, hope you see it. Alright, I'll check it out in a little bit. Are you a Bleach fan? Yes, I am. I'm not very hardcore into it. I've only read the series fully once, but I am a fan of Bleach. I would say so, yes. Is that... No, stop that. It's the moon. Is it the storm that is approaching? The moon is crashing into the earth, confirmed. Have you ever seen Moonfall? Like that movie about the moon crashing into Earth? You destroyed Mars, based. Yep. Yes, Mars is gone. It's the first victim. We'll see a trend this season, I can say that. I won't say exactly what it is, but it's a trend. And it relates to Mars being destroyed. Hire Satori as a professional voice actor, for real, for real. It's the monster form from Saitama's dreams who grabbed him. Yeah, it is. It was the image that I used. It's got no real significance. It was just the image that best suited the situation. Because I needed an image of Saitama being grabbed by a big hand, and it just was there, so I just used it. Yo, hello Eternal Flame. How was the episode? Thank you for the dono, by the way, on the episode. I didn't reply in the live chat, but that was appreciated. I like the interactive and dynamics. Yes, sir. The moon hates Boros because he put a hole in it. Rip Mars, rip. I'm gonna have to check if I see my art. I'm gonna definitely forget that that's my art. Animated Roman, this episode didn't have any of your art, but the next will. The next will. A whack little theory, the moon is some creature. I mean, in the the series itself, a body of God is in there, apparently, because we see like his back and everything on the dark side of the moon. I'm really hoping Venus is the next to be destroyed. I hate Venus. Nah, I love Venus. Venus is my favorite in the solar system because it looks like hell. I just love that kind of aesthetic. Wait, are we gonna get Martians? The Martians got destroyed in episode 1. They dead. They are dead. Jupiter destroyed confirmed. Green people. It's just a showcase of Boros superiority. But like the image on screen right now? Or something else? You loved it? Yeah, glad to hear that. Glad to hear the positive reception. My prediction, Mars debris will crash into the Earth and Boros will have to repay the damages again. Neptune is my favorite. Oh, okay. Okay, Neptune is a good one though. I like Neptune. It's pretty beautiful. The Mars debris, I will say, they just got vaporized in all the clashes. Like, there's nothing left at all, so they're not going to be crashing into anything anytime soon. Will there ever be more voice actors? Later on, yes, probably. But that's way later on. For now, there was supposed to be a third one that would have come into play next episode, actually, but he had to drop out for real-life reasons. But the voice actor for Garo actually does a great job with this character as well, so it's fine. We got pretty much a good replacement, just as good as the first guy would have been. Because the voice actor for Garo Marston is just really good. Like, his versatility and just everything is just so good. Maybe there's a little plot where that little god avatar in the moon just pilots the moon into the earth and Boros backhands it away like a fly. Ooh. Yeah, the image. The image is just Boros posing, just asserting dominance. My headcanon is now Boros has a bone to pick with Mars, and this was his excuse. Why specifically, though? What did Mars do? Maybe Boros' ship almost crashed into Mars when they were heading to Earth, or something like that. How strong is Saitama before he became bald? So I'm assuming that when he removes his limiter, he goes bald. That's like the reason. And like as he's getting closer to removing his limiter, his hair is starting to fall out. At least that's what I think is being implied. So I do believe that if it's like Saitama when he's got the full top of hair, like not balding at all, I mean, he's definitely still at least Darkshine level, because that's when Garo starts to sort of, like, at least attempt to break his limiter at that point. So he's definitely bare minimum Darkshine level, but the limiter might also be different for every individual, so it's kind of hard to say. Because, for example, Saitama's limit could have just been, like, I don't know, like a demon level monster instead of a dragon. Like, his natural limit is just deep seeking level or whatever. And then when he breaks his limiter and goes bald, that's when he just shoots past it. Or his natural limit could have been Boros level, so it's just, we don't really know. Boros destroys the sun, rest in peace. My favorite planet is 100% the one before Neptune. No pun intended, please spare my life. You're trying to get me to say the name, aren't you? You're trying to get me to say the name. And then there's another question. Can that planet be destroyed? You're trying to get me to say the name out loud. I'm on to you. No, aliens are real because of Boros. What happened to everything outside the Earth when Boros is gone? No comments yet, but the image on screen may or may not be related to that in some capacity. Maybe Moon versus Boros. The Moon had enough of Boros BS. Just a question, will the fights later in the series go deeper into the solar system? There's a trend. I've said that early in the stream, and there's a trend with Mars being destroyed. He's the first in the trend, I'll say that. Boros isn't a Mars Bars fan. Hope King does something amazing in episode 4. Why episode 4 specifically is the question, but yeah, he does do some things, but why episode 4 specifically? He hates Mars because of the stereotype that aliens are on Mars. Now I'm just imagining Boros scrolling through Twitter and YouTube on his spaceship on the way to Earth, and just people saying Martians are on Mars and whatnot. Imagine Boros scrolling on a phone. That would actually be kind of hilarious. Sorry, I meant I enjoy how you intend for Tatsumaki and Boros are supposed to be perceived. I binged the playlist, but that was a while ago. Basically, they're like friends or like a sister and brother type of relationship. They are not romantically... The word romantic does not fit their relationship. Okay, let's get that straight, please. He hates... Oh yeah, that. I read that. Power scaling time. Released Boros is now solar system level question mark. Oh, maybe. We shall see. I do want to try to sort of stay away from the power scaling and just let the series do the talking. And then see how you guys think it goes. Because like that's a really interesting sort of... I don't want to say experiment, but like sort of an experiment for me as an author of a series. Just how people perceive the power scaling without me saying what I intend it to be. So I want to sort of do that this season. Yes, I'm trying to get you to say the name. I'm silly like that. Will Boros destroy that planet, lol? Is Boros gonna fight Elon Musk? No, but he's gonna fight some other people. Be patient, Ace. Please tell me Boros is fighting Elon Musk. I'm patient. I mean, we'll see. Maybe something will happen. I'll get like an Easter egg of a rich guy being just getting on Boros' bad side or something. I don't know. We need the finale to happen on that planet. I hope Pluto will survive. He's the sad, lonely planet. Pluto is fun. Dude, I need to see Boros using TikTok for no real reason and seeing the thirst traps and just doesn't understand them. That would be something. Boros versus the solar system gauntlet. Will Boros and Garo have an ice skating fight on that planet? I don't know, maybe. Boros would have a special phone. He'd had to have a Nokia phone. And that's the phone he would need to not break it. I hope King does something amazing in episode 3 or 4. Why those specifically, though, is the question I have. Boros and Tatsumaki on that planet. He will survive because Pluto isn't a planet, so he's spared. It's a small planet. Where Overbeen? He's in the garage. He's just in the garage of Kuseno's laboratory in this part. He will survive because... Oh yeah, I read that. W Pluto. YouTube chat so goofy. Sometimes, yeah. Saitama is gonna be Jeff Bezos without which he's gonna be... Yep. The entire Godslayer unit, so pretty much Saitama, Boros, Blast, and yeah, that's it. And King also as an unofficial member. So yeah, they're pretty much filthy rich. I just heard Tatsumaki's voice. What do you think about it? Nokia isn't even Boros proof. Can Boros talk to planets like that planet? I don't know. Dude, I just started the trend of everyone talking about that planet. Satori, forgive me. They better have a skating contest on that planet. Okay. I see the trend isn't going anywhere else at this point. LOL. So yeah, that was episode 1, The Big Return. And again, I'll probably head out pretty soon unless you guys have any more questions. Because I do want to sort of get back to work again on the series. Because I'm working on the episodes before they come out, like way before. I want to stack up on them. Rover is the best dog. Saitama has a big stick. The battle was so destructive, how can they fix the damage? Canonically, the cities only received moderate damage, we'll say, from the shockwaves, and the biggest damage was done to the wasteland. Hope there's an episode dedicated to that planet. How did Rover survive Watchdog Man? Because Rover is way stronger and Watchdog Man sucks. I don't like that guy. I don't like Watchdog Man. Anyway, Satori, if you read this, that ship is not canon. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you said that. My question is ignored. Which one? I don't remember seeing your question. Like, you just said, I hope King does something amazing in episode 4, and then later you said, I hope King does something amazing in episode 3 or 4. And I'm asking why specifically those episodes. Will there be any more third eye users? You mean like the ones that can see the future? Like Shibabwa, Psychos, those people? In the actual series, probably, but in my series, I don't really have, any plans for that. How many episodes have you written already, or how far? I have written fully up to episode 7, and then the others are planned out, pretty much. Why hasn't Saitama gotten his house yet? Because he's buying it. Currently, he's looking for house offers at the moment, canonically, in episode 1. Will the next episode have a fight? Technically, yes. Okay, Floppy, I'm not reading that. Will Genos be getting a BBL this season? First of all, Big Fella Inc., thank you for the $5, I appreciate that. But second, what is a BBL, actually? I don't know. Could you explain that? I genuinely don't know. Big, beautiful leverage. I don't know, that's the first thing that comes to mind. Boros will definitely take Platinum S deep into that planet. Okay. Pick one, Satori, one or the other. And it's 2 ways to spell that planet. I am picking Neptune. I like Neptune better. Will Boros be making a new Dark Matter Thieves? Technically, like, you could maybe consider it that way, but he's got basically the 3 generals now back together, which is Rover, Phoenix Man, and Goketsu. but it's not really like the dark matter thieves. BBL Genos. I still don't know what that means. Half the population is probably dead. No, not yet they aren't. Don't do my man Watchdog Man like that. Oh. I'm sorry, I just don't see what people like about him. That's the thing. Episode 4 will be called True Hero. Oh, because that... The king scene, I'm not too sure if it's in this episode or the next one. I'm not too sure, but there are some king scenes, but it's not King that's the focus character of that episode title. Don't let him be innocent. Why? Why can't I just be innocent? Brazilian... What? What? Hold on. BBL means Brazilian butt lift? What? I'm not sure what that... Sorry. I'm not sure what that means either. Will Phoenix Man be a goofy character because of his appearance? I will say no. Here's $2 so you can get our check Discord. Thanks. Thank you for that, Animator Bro Man. And okay, I will check Discord. I can do a commission, it'll cost $2. Okay. I'll take you up on that offer. I'll take you up on that offer at some point. Probably soon. Will Boros get a BBL? I'm still not sure what that is. Instead of raiding planets, they are heroes, the dark matter heroes. Maybe. I hate that I'm doing this, but I gotta. Will that planet get a BBL? That is just wild. Will Boros become Brazilian? What is up with this now? I'm so late, finally I missed the start to a stream. Is this the first stream you've actually missed the start to? Baboin. Man, I hope no one gets Fubar. What is Fubar? They're the dark matter merrymen. Only $2, not more expensive or cheaper. Interesting cost. Is it like $2 worth, or can I ask for anything for $2? Like, can I ask you to do like a big drawing for $2? Just finished watching season 2 episode 1 of the What If Boros Turn Good. What do you think about it? I'm always happy to hear it. Hear any opinions. Hey Satri, how are you doing? You doing well? Yes, I am. Actually doing really well currently, because finally I have all the equipment, all the new equipment, and I can finally work very well again, because earlier I was working with a computer that could edit like a toaster. It did try its hardest, but there were limits to what the computer could do, and now I have a new computer, and I'm really glad about that. And I'm also learning how to drive. I actually drove a car across the street for the first time yesterday, and it was pretty fun. For like an hour and a half I was driving around, so that was really fun. The car only went out once, so I think I did decently well. Why is everyone talking about BBL? Because there was a donation bringing that up by Big Fella Inc., and then people just started talking. Yo, Satri. Hello, Free Della Hova. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It definitely is. I'm pretty much always here. And that's pretty crazy. Like the first stream ever that you missed the start to. Please, people, don't start with the BBL thingy. Fubar perfectly describes what has happened to the What If Boros Turn Good fandom. What is it? I still don't know. It's because Satri accidentally revealed his search history. Oh god. I genuinely think the that planet thing was better than this. Help. Will we get a face reveal stream when I hit 1,000,000 subscribers? Great, also, would you give the S-Class heroes their own transformations or modes since humans can enter a pseudo-monster, aka having the power of a monster while being human? We'll see. They definitely do get stronger, but I'm not sure about transformations. Big art is $4. Wait, am I getting a VBL? What is going on? Animator Broman, thank you for the $2 more, but what is going on? I appreciate it, but can you please explain? I'm lost. Someone randomly talked about Genos getting a BBL and now YouTube chat is dying. Oh. Satri got a car, guys. No, I don't have a car. It's just a study car because I'm learning how to drive. So it was with a teacher and whatnot. One thing I wish the series would do is a Boros spin-off after Murata and one is done with the manga. That would be very hype. So what is this stream about? It's just chatting, pretty much. Just me answering questions and chat being weird. No offense to you guys, but come on. I am so confused about what this is about. FUBAR stands for effed up beyond all repair. Okay. FUBAR versus Footbar versus Foodbar Battle Royale. Who you got, Saturi? Foodbar because that sounds the most useful. FUBAR, I think, FUBAR means effed up beyond all recognition. I mean, it's the same thing, interchangeable, as someone else said. Well, Tatsumaki, no. Are you Satori because you make what ifs, or do you make what ifs because you're Satori? See, if I only made what ifs, I would say that I am Satori because I make what ifs. But, or that I am. Hold on, I confused myself there. I make what ifs because I'm Satori. But I am not Satori because I make what ifs because I also make other things. So, I would say I make what ifs because I am Satori. That is the answer. Will Boros and Darkshine talk and become friends? Who knows? Sage, don't join the dark side. He's very close. He's very close to the dark side, for sure. Can we change the subject? This is becoming brain rot. Yes, please. Listen to Exhale. Santry has a car, his travel speed has upgraded to transonic, and his power AP have increased to wall level. No, they've been nerfed to wall level. For example, Tatsumaki and Fubuki will have an aura that is the color of their energy and giving them a Super Saiyan-like aura, and their hair glows their color brightly. I mean, maybe that could be a thing, but I don't have anything like that planned. Let's talk about theories for future episodes and Satri videos instead like a normal community. Yes, please, I would actually love to hear theories and predictions. I'm always into that. I always love hearing theories. Make sure to drive the car into my house to stop me from mentioning Tatsumaki x Boros. Would Tatsumaki versus Accelerator from Toaru Majutsu be a great duel? I don't know who that is, so I can't really comment. Who will get the oof in this what if? What do you mean by the oof? Why are we speaking in riddles? Sage says I was born in the darkness, molded by it. I can believe that. Hi Satri, how are you? Hello Arkham Niazi, I'm doing well. I'm very well, I would say. A normal community wouldn't do that. They would. They would talk about theories. Sage is dark as a black hole. Can I buy you a PC? I mean, I already just got a new PC, so it's not necessary, but if you could buy me an animation, that would be very good. Yeah, these guys are so weird. Sometimes. I love my community, but sometimes you guys can be a little out of whack. Sage has joined the dark side. We must send our lobotomy police. I think Tatsumaki's aura will turn white because she's purified. What does that mean? I wonder about how hard the training for Blast is... how hard the training for Tatsumaki is gonna be if Blast is worried for Fubuki. Ooh, you have no idea. I just thought of, like, everything that can be bad and just went with it. Like, the training Tatsumaki goes through is actually wild. You'll see, you'll see. It's actually just so dark, dude. Like, I love it. Little theory, I keep mentioning him, but like the alien dude you've mentioned, I think might join up with Platinum S or maybe control him like a puppet. That's an interesting one. We shall see. Floppy Wilding. How would telekinesis compare to vector manipulation? Vector manipulation is pretty much manipulating the movements and directions of all matter and energy. This is Accelerator's power. I mean, I'd have to see it in action, but technically, if he can just manipulate the movements of all matter, could he just, like, rip a person in half by making the matter on one side of their body just, like, separate from the other side? Is that how that works, or am I misunderstanding something? Let's talk about things that aren't brain rot. I heard a guy saying empty void is low outer versal. I don't know about that one. My personal theory is that Boros will probably keep training and get to initial Cosmic Garo level. Maybe God will try to forcefully get him to be a vessel for his power. We'll see. I wanna buy you a PC that costs double of yours for peak performance. Now, honestly, this one, the one I have right now, is very good. I'm having no issues whatsoever. So, this one is like twice as big as my old one and like 4 times as heavy. And it's got so much more space, so much more RAM. It's got way better everything, so I'm very happy to have it. I want Tatsumaki to scale to anime released Boros level at least, not gonna lie. We'll see, we'll see. Could you get animation by using AI? I mean, from what I've seen, AI animations are kind of bad at the moment still, so... And I could never get it to be as specific as I would want it to be. For in the hero manual, Tatsumaki's power is described as vector manipulation. I'd have to see into that, because I don't remember that being a thing. But I'll have to check. How many OCs will be in your series? Technically a lot, but in terms of main ones, there's gonna be 2. Do you think current Boros is stronger than Cosmic Garo? From the what if, definitely not stronger than Peak Garo, because that one was exchanging serious punches with an exponentially stronger Saitama, but this one is definitely stronger than initial Cosmic Garo, by like a lot. If you know my scaling for Boros in the original, then yeah. Because like if you watch my videos, I think that Boros in his meteoric burst form is around that initial Cosmic Garo level. In terms of stats. He'd lose in a fight badly, but like in terms of sheer stats, I think he is somewhere around there. And this one in release form alone is way stronger than that. Any plans for 7k subs? I mean, I'm just gonna keep releasing the parts now, for now, because, you know, that's kind of what it's been building up to this entire year, so gotta get these episodes out. AI animations can be good, but they take as much time and effort as a normal one. That's interesting. I would have figured it would take a lot less time. Toaru Majutsu no Index is a complex power system, and there's a lot of big explanations there. I wonder if the Boros looking guy from last team will meet up with the Boros. Maybe they'll know each other. We shall see. Okay, but if you ever change your mind, I can hook you up with the best mechanical keyboards and mouses that give gaming advantages all on one. Thanks for the offer, but I don't really game at all. I game like once a week with my friend. And we go dominate people in Minecraft Bed Wars. That's pretty much what we do. We definitely totally never lose. Nope. What are your thoughts on the latest chapter? I will say it feels disappointing to not get the Void versus Blast battle, which has kind of been what everybody's been waiting for. Like, it's a good chapter on its own, but it is pretty weird that we're getting that instead of the relevant fight right now. It's like, it's good, but it's like, I made this comparison once on Yasin's comment section, but basically I viewed this as like going to a restaurant and ordering a steak or something like that and getting like a fruit basket or like pork or something. Like, it's not what you wanted to get, if that makes sense. Like, it's still good, but it's not what you wanted and not what you ordered. Will Boros die? Maybe. The fact that AI animations are getting better and better is good or bad because I'm conflicted. And I lean towards it being bad because, like, it just seems like it would take away from the spirit of creativity and whatnot. Every civilian who gets murked is technically an OC. Pretty much. Have you seen Mr. Perfect Cell, Boros, and Gora video? I have. I think it's pretty good. I do think there are a couple things that I would do differently, but like overall I think it's good. Neat, I only missed 15 minutes. I am also rendering something for next week. What are you rendering, if you don't mind me asking? My theory is that he'll get to initial Cosmic Garo in released form, and then in Meteoric Burst he'd 100% be slightly weaker or stronger than P Cosmic Garo. I cannot even fathom what Collapsing Star Roar in canon will do. I mean, I will say the gap between P Cosmic Garo and initial Cosmic Garo is absolutely gigantic. Because P Cosmic Garo is exponentially stronger than initial Cosmic Garo based on the growth from the Saitam fight. And that's also going by like serious mode Garo, which is way stronger than initial Garo anyway, so the gap between that is actually like ridiculously large. I'll say that. How long will Tatsumaki be absent? Bold of you to assume that she will be absent. Maybe we'll follow her point of view as well, who knows? I really hope one day you'll be so popular that the entirety of your series will get animated. That's my ultimate dream, but we'll see. My dream right now is to get the final episode at least semi-animated. That's like my biggest dream right now. Holy bro's dedicated. For a potential power, maybe one of the potential cosmic characters you might have in this season, maybe have a form of memory regeneration. What do you mean by memory regeneration? Is the question I have. The latest chapter is stalling for the season 3 trailer release. Maybe, but I don't see how it would. Will there be Bed Wars? Will I be able to play Bed Wars with you, my glorious goat? I don't know, maybe I'll do a stream one day doing that. What if we just get a Bed Wars lobby? Just like me and my viewers have a Bed Wars lobby. We just go into like the fours and the teams of four with like 16 people in total, and then we just have an entire lobby to ourselves. AI animations have barely improved. It's not a technical issue, it's a skill issue. That's interesting to hear. The art is better, but none of the tech bros know how to make it good. They just make it trash slop. Did you watch Returner's Magic Should Be Special? It's about one of the 6 fighters who survived the world being destroyed and gets thrown back 10 years to attempt to get his friends to survive. That's an interesting premise. I haven't watched it, but it is interesting. I might mark that down as something that I might have to watch. Let me snipping tool it real quick. I won't have time to watch pretty much this entire year because there's school coming up and studies, and that's gonna be a pain, but maybe someday I will save it just in case. Why are you so underrated? How? I just haven't been exposed to much, I think. Many OCs will be in, but only 2 will be major. Yeah, pretty much. You don't even have 10k? Hopefully I will by the end of the year. That's something like my goal for this year, I would say. Many have said this, but my man needs a full-on anime. That's my ultimate dream, to get an anime. A short list of Accelerator's feats. Stopped the movement of Earth, stopped its orbit, galaxy-sized energy manipulation, held off the burning magic sword of a powerful archangel with his platinum wings. That says nothing to me. I'm sorry, I have not seen that series. 1v1 me on Hypixel? I mean, maybe sometime. AI takes away real integrity. Creativity takes away the human elements. Yeah, maybe. Or real inventivity. Not integrity, sorry. Cosmic Goketsu. Who knows? Phoenix Man Rising Star. That's a cool name. Memory regeneration is basically the ability to, even when you get killed or something, if somebody remembers you, you can basically come back to life. That's a good one. That's a broken power. So, Satri, any hints for future parts? The image on screen right now is a hint for a future part, I'll say that. When the trailer releases, people will come to the manga, and if it's the end of the fight, people won't bother carrying on reading. Yeah, I'm not too sure on that one. I think anime onlys would come to the manga just like from the start, right? Just from where season 2 left off. If even, because personally, if I saw trailers for an anime season, I would just wait for it to come out. Sage, keep cooking. No matter what you're up against, unless no one can remember you, you can't die. Yeah, that one's broken. Is P Cosmic Fear Phoenix Man still stronger than current full power released Boros? For released Boros, yes, for sure. Have you read Berserk? No, but it's on my list. I need to read it. Could Tatsumaki create a black hole through manipulating gravity? Maybe. If she trains more, gets stronger, maybe. Also, I forgot to thank you. The images I made for you helped me to do a small animation clip for a FNAF YouTuber. I had to shake off my Adobe Animate rust. Hey, that's good. I'm glad it helped out. It's not collapsing Star Roaring Cannon, it's now Black Hole Sonic Boom Nova. Nova does sound cool, but why the Sonic Boom? That's like way below that pay grade. That's like way below the level of the cannon. I would love to help, but my art is too bad. I already offered. Not like it's bad. It's just like not quite the level I would need. But like, see, this is always the hardest part. I hate telling people that I'm rejecting something because it hurts every time. I'm sorry to say it, but like your art doesn't look bad. It's just that it doesn't quite look good enough. I would say, but keep working towards it. I would say because it can look good. I'm having a blast chatting in art. It's so funny. Um, I need to check the Discord now. I'm curious, but I'll check it out after the stream and I'll reply to everything there. I just see 9+ notifications. I know something's up. Are you gonna do the non-canon Part 3 remake after you finish Season 2? I keep remembering the Elder Centipede art for that. Nah, I'm probably not gonna do that. It would be cool to do something with that art, but nah. I'm not gonna do that again. I think I know who will be cosmic. He's looking at the moon, which means God. Actually, no. Boros is in front of the moon, symbolizing something to do with God. He has his old armor. Maybe it presents Boros' power being fully, truly beyond everyone, yet still alone to rotate with life, which is below him. What? Someone just cooked. I'm a little confused, but sure. I was simply making a point that human creativity is better than AI creativity through my statement. Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with that. Why does the white thing in the background look like a huge golf ball? I mean, kind of, I guess. Art is such a W channel. Dude, what is going on there? I'm gonna have to end the stream soon just to go and check it out. Maybe it presents Boros' power being truly oh yeah, I read that. Big fella Ink. Will go Ketsu get a BB? No more. Yo, I like that. Thank you for the $5. Thank you a lot. The goat is back. Hello. It's louder than a roar. Oh, you mean like the collapsing sonic boom cannon because it's louder than a collapsing star roaring cannon. Okay. It's louder than okay, I get the idea now. How many episodes will be in this season unless it's secret? I'd like to keep it a secret just to keep suspense high because if there's like let's say there's 5 episodes, okay, and we're on episode 4 and you guys know that the next episode is the final episode, that means it's the end of the arc, so you're expecting the arc to finish and whatnot. I would rather just have it be a mystery. It's not gonna be 5 though, don't worry about that. It's not 5. I have an epiphany. What is it? I am interested to hear. Boros versus that other guy with Blast Team. In the original, probably that other guy. Because he was able to help Blast redirect a serious punch clash. Will this stream be up if I watch? Yes, it will be still up. All my streams are still up on the channel. The chat is heavily delayed, by the way. Oh no, I just suck at keeping up with the messages. I just read everyone. So I just suck with keeping up. I feel like you could have a potential character have memory regeneration who at the start tried to gain a bond with like the main cast and later when challenged can't die for obvious reasons. I mean, it's an interesting idea, but it wouldn't really fit in this season. Boros' new attack, Howling Singularity Collapse. That does sound pretty cool. That Boros we see is a god disguise. Maybe, who knows? Someone did a really cool drawing. I'll need to check it out later in the art channel. What if Boros Oh yeah, I know what the abbreviation means. I painted this. I figured it out. I really like the idea of the collapsing star and cannon punch you did. Hey, thanks. I figured it's appropriate. It's just like all the energy being concentrated into one point instead of one big beam. Please, please let the BBL go. It's already over. It's like that one image of the guy with the destroyed Gucci bag. I'm not sure what you're talking about in that one. Can Boros defeat the Saiyan Saga Saiyans and Z Fighters? Personally, I think yes, but you have to sort of highball him a little bit. Or you keep making those interesting horror themed polls. I probably will. I have some more ideas for them, so I'll keep them going. Because they're more fun to do as well than just like who wins this matchup, flashy flasher bang, and stuff like that. Deku one punches Saitama and Cosmic Garo. Ooh, that's a take and a half right there. Thor's hammer. How does hyper awareness even help though? What? There's a debate going on in chat, or not a debate, just a discussion. When will the almighty mosquito appear? He has already appeared, but you didn't see him because he didn't want to be seen. He lurks in the shadows, observing everything. Now play that clip of Mr. Popo from DBZ Abridged, saying that's ominous. Play that clip. I wish I had it on hand. That would have been perfect. But I didn't. I wonder why you can't see Boros' eyes. That's supposed to mean something. We'll see. We'll see. Do you prefer your drinks warm or iced? Sort of depends on the situation, but if I could only have one, I would choose cold, probably. But it's really just situation dependent. When will Phoenix Man have his limiter broken and we can call him Phoenix Man Rising Star? Who knows? We'll see if that happens or not. Wait, is it overgrown or rover? Over. That's an interesting pun. Didn't think of that one before. God posing as Boros to get a vessel would be interesting. We'll see. Because that Boros we see might be a god in disguise, question mark. Scary. The mosquito would stomp the entire verse, no diff. Yes, sir. Mosquito BBL. Hot take, water is peak. Oh, that's not a hot take. That's a good take. Water is indeed peak. That isn't even a hot take. It's just facts. Yes, sir. Could the mosquito bypass Zombie Man and Boris' regeneration because their saliver IRL makes wounds not close? I mean, probably not. Their regeneration just goes far above that. Right, but I think we're gonna go now because it's been an hour, and I'm probably gonna go rest now. I was planning to go do some more editing, but I can do that tomorrow. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Well, I'm really happy to finally have the episode out, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. From the look of things, you did, so I'm glad to see the positive reception. And hopefully the next episodes also live up to expectations. I do want to provide you with the best entertainment possible. Imagine if Boros was in the war arc of Naruto Shippuden, I can imagine him stomping all those, like Madara and other verses animated videos. Yeah, for the most part, like, he would need to arrive when the Six Paths characters are out for it to be even somewhat interesting. But like, if he arrives when Madara is having that showdown with Naruto and Sasuke all in Six Paths in their primes, then that would be more interesting. But yeah, like, if he shows up early, that's just GG's for instantly. Alright, see ya. Have a good rest of the day. Thank you, everybody. And goodbye.